They don't really have that much lockdown. It's just the Tiny jumping in. Tusk has a little bit, but Storm might not be that bad actually, but it's going to be the PL instead.
The top lane already, a lot of damage being done by both of the supports. Roger trying to man fight Fade, who has plus 68 damage. Pasha, he's got the tree grab, so he has no real burst potential with the avalanche or the toss. Meanwhile, they'll get the kill bottom. The spin comes in solo, the Thunder Strike. And it's Yang dropped down first and foremost, and they'll get first blood in this first game of the Grand Finals.
Very nice. It's extremely huge being able to kill the Brewmaster in that lane.
They're going to go top. The Snowball coming in. They've got the Astral. A couple more auto attacks. The Ice Shards. They bring down Sylar. Wow. That's even better for Virtus.Pro. And they're looking for more. They might trade Roger. He's going to use the Fairy Fire. Face still stopping him down with the briefcase, but it's not enough to get the kill. The Sal comes out. There's the toss. Pasha. A couple more auto attacks might do it. They should have. Not enough mana for the Ice Shards available. Pasha still has a little bit more in the tank. He's level 2. He's already used the toss. He's got the tree grab. He might throw the tree, but now Sylar comes back in with a loose beam toss back from Sylar. The tree toss as well, and Pasha.
And tons of aggression coming out from that lane, and they really need to worry about that.
Speaking of the aggression, DDC getting run at by Roger, but now he's the one in trouble. Lucent Beam coming at the last auto attack. They get off the avalanche. Will not save his life though, and now Pasha getting chased down. I don't know if they can get this kill. DDC's getting kind of close. They have the Lucent Beam. A couple more auto attacks. It might dive the tower. They have the toss available to Stomp coming in, but he will not be able to avoid it. They're going to look for the kill. One more auto attack. The Lucent Beam. The Brain Tap is there from DDC. A lot of aggression in this top lane. Man fight central. The Snowball coming in. Roger needs one more auto attack, and he will find it. So he does get the trade.
Yeah, Pasha, he can't really get close to the creeps anymore, but he's doing all right now.
Fade getting run down. The Rocket Barrage is a lot of damage. It's going to be another kill, and now Freeze trying to turn into Roger. He has another Spirit Lance in 2 seconds, but he still can't find that kill, and now no one will be able to get away just fine with 5 launch charges to boot and the Aquila coming back up.
Feels like none of the heroes on VGJ.Thunder can match the Tusk's move. Wherever he goes, Roger's able to set up a nice kill with the Ice Shard, Snowball, and then of course Tiny's picking up more levels, so then it's going to be even more dangerous for the Luna to stay in front, especially when Roger rotates in. And they can make moves in every lane. Look at this.
Omni Slash, Yang dead again. Was the fact that they were able to have that vision advantage, and now that's not happening in the early stages of the game as VGJ.Thunder are denying them. The toss, though, from Pasha. Look at that. Now Fade in trouble. The Snowball, the Nightmare will not save him. The tree toss comes in from Pasha. Now Sylar looking for an eclipse. He will find it. This is a lot of damage. He's trying to fog, but he turns for Pasha instead, and this might be 2 kills. Roger will go for the TP. They might have a Lucent Beam available, but it will be enough. They are doing really well for this Virtus.Pro. The cores on this team are just insane in what they can accomplish. They found Yang again. He's still only level 5. Ramsey says no Omni Slash. The Glimpse is going to come back, though. They've got the spin. The clap will come in a little bit too late. They've got the Thunder Strike. This should be another kill unless he can juke it. Thunder Strike doing a little bit more damage. They won't be able to finish him off. Now the call down coming in. Here's the Luna. They want this kill on the side of the Rocket Barrage. They've got the Homing Missile. He's pretty fast, though. One more auto attack, or maybe the Homing Missile might do the job. He will stick up. He will Fairy Fire. Ramses just needs one auto attack, and he will find it. And they might find Yang as well. No one is in there. He has a double damage. The spin comes out. DDC's in trouble. They're dying under the tower. It's a double kill for Ramses in a dominating spree. VGJ.Thunder are feeding under their tier 1, and Freeze needs to be careful that he doesn't do the same. They're working on treads for Pasha, Ramses, and no one have complete free farm with both of them being at the top of the net worth charts. Pasha actually in trouble in the top lane. The split will come out though. They just get level 6 on the Brewmaster. This might be a nice free kill. The Ice Shards come in. They have the Cyclone. They might be able to get 2 out of this for VGJ.Thunder. There's the 1. Can they get the second? They've dropped Roger to the ground with the Dispel Magic. The Cyclone is now done. The auto attacks are there. They've got the Fire Panda Imlet. He will use the Snowball to save his life for the moment, but I don't think it's going to be for that much longer. Roger's still level 5. The split is done, but the Stomp will hit. They should have a clap ready to go. He's actually out of mana, but he has tick charges to use it. Roger will try for the TP. I don't think it's going to be in time. Look at the damage from Hooked Up. They're going to try to find this kill with Roger. The Snowball will come in. Sylar getting chased down the Kinetic Field. They have the Glimpse. They've got the Static Storm. This should be a kill. They have the Omni Slash. The Nightmare comes in. Maybe not. They'll turn this around. The Omni Slash going with the spin. The Ice Shards actually hurts them. They've got the Fiends up. They're turning it around, and now they might want to try to fight this with Freeze TPing in. The Lucent Beam. The Eclipse is there, and Ramses is dead. A big turn for VGJ.Thunder. Wow. They all grouped up. The Ice Shards actually hurts Virtus.Pro. What a fight for them. What a turnaround.
The Sleep bought so much time, even in the Static Storm, dodging out the attacks. It's very nice.
No one will find a kill in the mid lane, though. Onto Freeze. He throws up the call down. The Homing Missile, the Rocket Barrage is more than enough damage. So even though they get the kill on the Juggernaut, no one is now taking over the top net worth spot in this game.
That's very unexpected, being able to die to a solo gyrocopter like that.
And they're going to get another one potentially. They've got the Homing Missile. It changes direction mid-flight. They get off the Nightmare. The Rocket Barrage is still going. The Brain Sap makes DDC rather tanky. The Thunder Strike and another Rocket Barrage will go, though, and that will secure yet another kill for no one in this mid lane. So fighting into this for VGJ.Thunder is kind of tough. They found the Static Storm. They need the Omni Slash. They need the spin, and they will get it off. He gets the Nightmare, and he actually just survives. The split comes in now. The Earth Splitter doing some work. They've got the Fiends, but Ramses is going in, but DDC gets hit by a homing missile, and now DDC's actually in trouble. The Rocket Barrage, the Flatkin, they're still turning this, even with the Bruce Split. It's 2 dead on the side of VGJ.Thunder, and now they've caught out the Earth Panda. They just need to take it down. That's all they need to do, but they will just take down the Brewmaster instead as he comes back in.
From lane, trying to catch Luna, especially with Pasha.
DDC was in biz, but they'll find Siler, the toss avalanche combo. They blow him up immediately. They're looking for more on to fade. They have no homing missile available for the Rocket Barrage, and they are able to chase him down. Look at that damage, and no one on a mega kill streak now.
Set up plays. DP are so good at placing these deep wards every game. It feels like they have 4 wards on the enemy side of the map, so they can keep making plays just like this.
This glimpse is actually a little bit awkward, though. They wanted to go for the toss Ava combo. They couldn't quite find it. Yang still doesn't have the Bruce, but he'll try for the clap, but I don't know if that's going to save his life. The homing missile comes in, the Thunderstrike. They just need one more auto attack, and they will find it from no one.
Spread and divide. Conquer the entire map instead of just a small portion of it.
Farm the enemy jungle even as well. Kinetic Field, the glimpse back doesn't really work out, but they do have the Ice Shards. The call down coming, the Stomp is going to be there, but it will not hit onto no one. Good Nightmare save, but the call down's still going. They've got the stun up, they've got the Rocket Barrage. They need one more auto attack, and they will find it. Pasha, the Eclipse coming in, not doing that much damage, though. The Snowball save is there in time, and the Walrus Punch coming in on the other side. They will find DDC. Now Siler trying to bring down Pasha would be a big kill for him if he could. The toss is there, the Ice Shards. He's still alive. He will get dropped down to the backside, I believe, by the Earth Panda, but he will find another target. That's going to be Freeze down. The PL is dead. He will be okay.
The PL Disruptor matchup is so odd. Oh, BKB.
No one is just popping the BKB. He is in the Rocket Barrage. Sylar can do nothing.
Heroes hit this mid-game power spike, and they're so good at forcing these objectives.
I mean, they'll just clear the creep wave. They'll do what they can. Elder Titan pretty good at high ground defense. They're forced to Bruce Split now. That'll be down, but it does at least bridge the gap between the Luna respawning. But they might even lose this Brewmaster if they're not careful. It's only the Earth Panda now alive. Pasha's looking for freeze. They've got the shards. Brewmaster in trouble. The Walrus Punch keeping it bay. And they actually get the kill through the split for Virtus Pro. The Earth Splitter comes in, but it's too little too late. They'll kill the illusions. They can continue to siege. They still have the Aegis to work with Virtus Pro. This tier 3 tower will fall. There's no glyph available. There's no Bruce Split. This Luna has Eclipse, but how much will that do? Roger's in deep. They've got the Lucent Beam. They've got the Fiend's Grip, so they will get at least one kill. It might be time to back up your Virtus Pro. The Nightmare coming in. That's the sleep. They want the Rex. I don't know if they want to go. Pasha has the Blink Dagger at the ready, though, to try to find a combination on somebody with Toss Avalanche. Ramsey's getting attacked by Siler. A lot of damage being done. He's going to spin and try to finish off the Rax. He will do so. And the building down bottom has been taken care of. Ramsey's getting low, but he keeps the Aegis alive. The BKB forced by no one. And it's looking pretty good for that now. 23 minutes in, a 17k advantage. Ramses will try to spin and take down the tower. They've got the homing missile coming in, but VGJ.Thunder are just sitting here and watching now.
They just get pushed back by all these spells, right? You have to worry about the Glimpse back, the Flat Cannon, the homing missile.
There's the Bruce Split. They might find Ramses. He's still the healing ward going. I think they've got the Frozen Sigil coming out as well. He's okay. Pasha's there. They're looking for the Avalanche Toss combination. The Earth Splitter coming out. Not doing much. They've got the Lucent Beam onto Ramses, but no one's really dying for Virtus Pro. They've just used the Bruce Split, and nothing really came of it, other than they slow down the tower siege for this Radiant team.
Yep, and Ramses just getting earned up too, so he'll be ready to go back in and fight.
Black Cannon will go. They're looking for a combination for Pasha. They get the sleep off onto no one. Now Yang's going to jump back, and he pops the BKB. The Stomp hits onto this Juggernaut, but they're pushing it back with the Flat Cannon so much that Siler and DDC are almost dead. They have to go back to the well. It means they can't defend this building. It's going to get dropped down. The barracks in trouble. Roger might die again, but the Snowball comes in. Siler's still super low. He should survive. He has to heal up, but they're still in a really good position. They will find maybe Fade. Ramses is looking for that Omni Slash. Fade is pretty speedy. Siler might be the bigger target. He has his BKB. The Omni Slash will come through. He's got the Battle Fury. That's just a dead Elder Titan. He doesn't even care that didn't bounce to Siler. It doesn't really matter at that point. In the meantime, no one's just pushing the tier 3.
Yep, and VGJ.Thunder, they need to respond. This is it. This is their last set of buildings. You know, with no ET, they have, I guess, no real base defense, right? Look at this.
Roger, the BKB is popped for Siler, but he's already at half HP. The Glaives are coming in. Roger will snowball in time to save his life, but the Bruce Split is there. The one more auto attack for no one to get Siler. He gets the kill. He'll have to buy back, but no BKB available. Freeze is getting low. No one is just running at the enemy team. They'll get another one. Freeze down for 57 seconds. They get off the Fiend's Grip, but the toss to cancel it by Pasha, backing everybody up. They can't even get the Gyrocopter. Maybe they get the Tiny out of this, but he's so tanky. He's got the status resistance to fall back on. GG is called. Virtus Pro rout VGJ.Thunder in the first game of this best of 5 final, Drax.
My God, dominance asserted in the first game, and this is up against Silar's Luna. We've seen his Luna go off every game.
They just didn't give him any room.
Combination hero, you do have the Breathe Fire, but this will allow them to pop heroes. Yeah, Enchantress will go down quickly, and VP going to need a almost rage-inducing safe laner, but they don't. They go the Morphling.
Morphling. This Morphling against the Terrorblade.
You know, he gets 6, he pushes the tower. He's there to do that for your whole team, but he can just lane in any lane, so...
Now down bottom, we'll see Solo in some trouble. He's going to try to wiggle his way through the trees, but maybe tough to find a proper retreat path. Does sort of fake him out, but Nether Blast connects, and Yang will find the kill. First blood drawn for VGJ.Thunder.
Yeah, as we saw in the mid, though, Freeze did also almost go down. He's had to run his whole way back home. Now all the way up in the top lane, though. That nice tanky Dragon Knight. He's not level 3 yet, so only still 1 point in the Dragon Blood.
Yep, again trying to move his way through the trees, but Roger's right there with a Riptide. A lot of damage on that level 1 spell. Follow up and snare onto DDC. The Disruptor trying to make it back to the tower, but Naga happy to dive this and tank it. It's a double kill.
Kill threat here onto Sylar. Not as easy once he has a couple points in that Dragon's Blood for just the 2 of them to bring him down. So with the help of Solo here.
Well, and remember, Riptide has some minus armor attached to it, so Sylar actually taking a lot of damage. Hex from the Lion as they dive this tower. Pasha healing them up, and it's another for VP. And now a killing spree. So
got him. And Roger steals that boundary rune down bottom. Will he pay for it with his life is the question, though.
It's going to be close. He's got a lot of stick charges, so might have the opportunity to heal.
Juking and jive.
Dodges the stomp, and now Ramses come in. They could turn this the other way. Yang caught by the ensnare. Right clicks from Ramses, but still not really hitting too hard. But the waveform onto Fade. He uses his stick.
I mean, the fact that they haven't lost any damage on mid whatsoever from this DP, who's essentially just been living here, is definitely a good sign for them. If they can get Ramses, which they do with ease. I mean, they got the blow up, that is for sure. Super happy with this.
Well, now Fade possibly in some trouble. He gets off the Echo Stomp, but does very little as no one actually commits the exorcism.
In the mid lane, Solo also in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, no one's going to rotate in. He wants DDC. Big damage there. It ends up being a double for no one's Death Prophet.
Depends on terms of their vision there. It looks like they're going to wrap past Fade. They know their target.
Well, gets scouted out by the Elder Titan. Stomp connects on just the Lion, but still able to get off the Hex. Pasha throwing in the Impetus, and there's the finger to finish him off. Static Storm, Kinetic Field from DDC.
Oh, uses
not
the
enough.
With the morph.
Oh my, the Morphling able to pull it back, and DDC in huge trouble. The right clicks will finish him off, and it ends up being 2 more for... All right, Song of the Siren from Roger, turns it back the other way, follow-up stun from Roger, and oh look, it's no one with another exorcism. So Terrorblade in some hurt, they're gonna hex him down, no chance for a Sunder, perfectly executed gank by Virtus Pro.
Yep.
Top lane, Ramses, his TP actually interrupted. He's gonna try to make the retreat, waveform is up, but he's disarmed, waveform the other way, will stop the Pugna Blast, but DK will finish him off. Meanwhile, down bottom now, Fade being dove in the tree line. No one still with the exorcism on. Easy damage, easy kill, and around the map, it is an advantage for VP. However, they do lose their Morphling.
Fine life for him, and I love the way they're playing this Lion early too. Mid game, not as good, but this, there's so much time that he just locks him down and creates no opportunity for the Sunder to come out.
Oh my, Freeze! This could be back-to-back deaths. Another Hex, but this time the Sunder's there. He gets it off onto Pasha. It's a full reset. They've killed Roger, and the glimpse into Pasha. It's going to be a turn the other way, or is it? Reinforcements have arrived. DDC gets brought down as Solo and no one join the party. Not over yet though. Enchantress finished off by Pugna. This Yang is pretty farmed. VP might need to retreat now that they're running low on resources. Elder Titan also coming into the fray, gets a stomp onto Solo, sets it up for Freeze. So those low HP Sunders, Trent, have to be so satisfying.
Could think about a Shadowblade turn here.
Yep, they're going to go right in onto the Enchantress, and that is the reveal of the Shadowblade. Exactly how you want to do it. Solo drops the finger, might be able to bring down the TB, and they do. It's 1-for-1 as Roger jumps in and snare onto the DK. Solo getting very low with the infused raindrops. Actually keep him alive as he moves into fog. No one now pressing forward. Yang on the run, gets the kill, but pays with his own life. Solo in some trouble, drops the Hex stun, TP out. It's going to be close, and he makes it.
Nice.
Great heads-up play. Now back to the mid lane. No one in a lot of trouble. The Earth Splitter will connect. He's low on HP, but Song of the Siren from Roger does break things up. Ramses looking for an opportunity to find a kill. Silence on 2. No one is not afraid at all. The waveform across. They'll get the Pugna, and now Fade in a lot of trouble. Echo Stomp. Yule's Scepter interrupts it, and now they should have the damage with a Crypt Swarm. It's a 2-fer in the mid tower push. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, VGJ.Thunder positioning like they want to go
Roger.
tier 2 for tier 2. Roger with the Song of the Siren. He's going to set it up for the TPs coming to the Shrine. Ramses is already here, and it looks like DK will be the target of choice. They pop a dust, but on the backside, Solo almost going down to the puck. Now he does end up getting finished off by Freeze, but they trade for Sylar, and now the real fight breaks out.
Oh,
Static Storm, Kinetic Field connects on 3 very low health heroes, but they're all still alive. No one able to dodge the Nether Blast as Yang's on the run, and he may have committed too deep here. Does not have any kind of mobility tool except the brown boots. And there it is as Ramses will finish. Terrorblade actually switching up his build, opting not to commit for the Scotty, but instead going for the Dragon Lance. And oh my, there was a Terrorblade there, but he gets destroyed in the mid lane.
The plays weren't made.
Oh gosh, that is brutal. Now the Song of the Siren set up onto 3. Will the follow-up be there? Silence connects on at least 2. Dragon Knight giving maybe the first to fall. And now the follow-up from Virtus Pro. Again, the stomp interrupted by the Yule Scepter. And Fade will get chased down, stunned up by the Adaptive, and sets up a triple for Ramses. Solo is hungry for more. Blink Dagger on cooldown.
Okay, we're popping DK ulti. We're going in.
Join his team once the fight breaks out. Sylar, yeah, Shadowblade in the front lanes. Could go in onto no one. There's the follow-up, the decrep, the burst damage. Can they actually kill this Death Prophet? No! The BKB from no one. They're going to turn the other way. Song of the Siren does reset. Now a decrep onto Lion, but no one is going in deep. No holds barred. He has no fears as they find 2. The DK falls 3rd, and now this tier 2 tower is the next target. That was basically the dream initiation, and still no one doesn't fall.
Going.
They're not done.
The base, the hammer.
They've got Yang. It's a triple kill. There's only one defender. It's the raid boss. It's a Terrorblade, and he's dead. Silence will lock him down, and we could be moments from a GG. There's it. VP takes game 2 in stunning fashion.
That was a bold push from Virtus Pro. Look what they were doing. Think about that. They had no sentry down.
I can't believe they're actually picking up something that is so susceptible to that kind of ganking power.
Yeah, and this is a hero that we see often.
Stomp leveled up his first ability. Sunsfan will be impressed as DDC is dropping down low in the trees. Roger will spill the first blood. They want to keep the pressure on Sylar. And with that Orb of Venom, Sylar has to stand close and take it.
Hoof Stomp is a very good ability. He does have some mana problems in the laning stage.
Again, the rolling boulder, another Hoof Stomp, rinse, repeat. This time.
But he is vulnerable now, and here comes. Oh, he's going for the TP. I don't think it's going to work.
Yang. Oh. What? You knew it was going to wear out. He didn't back up.
Gave him a really good matchup in all cases, basically. And Death Prophet doesn't want to lane against it because she's worried about dying, and she definitely needs levels.
They're going in again on Yang. This is going from bad to worse to disastrous. And then they rotate towards the bottom lane. Their own observer wards know that Fade as well as Freeze didn't move off the lane. Fade wants to initiate onto no one. No one has 9-1 charges, and the shards don't block him in. So Roger can go to work. They want to kill off Freeze. He's primary target. Fade, snowball protection, comes once more. Rolling boulders towards Solo, but then you got the better one from Roger. Hitting into Freeze. Solo will go down as Sylar has joined the fight. That level 3 Lucent Beam getting the rebuttal kill onto the Ancient Apparition. Roger might be in the same kind of hurt. The shards hold him in, and Sylar will get a double kill with the rotate to bot lane.
Super good rotation there.
But Batrider's about to die. Nope, no, Batrider's about to burn his 40-second cooldown Firefly.
Yeah, he's safe, dude. At least he can spread the spiders out. They won't be able to attack as fast that way, but Ramses can still kill the creep wave.
They're fighting bottom. Avalanche toss from no one in the trees. Roger just had to keep the extra control and the TP, and they really are having a lot of fun. Fade, he's actually in a world of hurt. The Spiraling's doing too much damage. They have the silence as well. I don't know if we're now just watching this with audio casting and just the live reactions from Virtus Pro. Pasha getting glimpsed up on the top lane. Freeze thinks about having a go, but Pasha... They're actually rotating bottom to try and fight, but Roger's in the trees. Sylar, the second he shows himself, will die. There is nothing that will prevent this. The cold feet, the snap, the kicks, the toss around, actually dodging Roger's stun. And Roger, okay, he's a little bit off target. They turn on the Eclipse. No one cops most of it, but still alive, tosses the tree. It will be a... Oh, Yang.
And another fight.
Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He's so
strong right now.
When everybody's armor is close to 0, it means you're doing more damage.
Sylar, Fade. Who wants to get away from this one? Go Spiders. We don't need no hero. Let the Spider army kill. Fade. Defense. Death. And
they're getting
trouble
Ramses
as well. Ram?
decent gold swing there, about 1,000. Still losing the Tusk. He's kind of the sacrificial
They're going
lamb.
for more on Stampede. They're initiating onto Sylar. He's able to get the Lucent Beam off. Yang to the neighborhood. Flame break. Sylar still going to get triggered off by the cold feet, but support is here from VGJ. You'll lose Sylar. The freeze slowing down Roger. His rolling boulder still on cooldown. Solo trapped in by the shards. So Roger will die to the Spirit Siphon, and Solo, he's trying to get out of his icy grave. VGJ will stand their ground with all the sticky napalm charges. Solo just cannot outrun this.
Any kills that you get just catapult you in terms of levels and farm. They can maybe catch Pasha here. They actually
real
do.
Nice shards. Lasso is available too, so Pasha can't just easily run out of this one. TP support is on the way from VP, and it's Roger! He comes in, he kicks Pasha down. They're snowballing forward. They really want this kill. Still no Lasso, he doesn't have mana. He's short by 10. Roger will die to the Spirit Siphon and attacks to the Death Prophet, while Yang still on the escape. Solo's damage. One more attack may be enough, but the bottle charges from Yang will keep him alive. The Flame Break to create a little bit more space. Smoke Gang from VGJ is going to come a little bit late. Ramsey's just TP'd back to the tier 1 tower away from the webs with the mid lane. Solo very much stranded. Level 5 Ancient Apparition running at people will only work when there's maybe an army of Spiderlings hovering around. He doesn't escape from he's surrounded by 4 heroes, but they find a better target. There's Ramses in mid. Lasso, hold him in position. Spirit Siphon him down. Ramses, he is dropping very low, and he can't attack anybody with insatiable hunger. VGJ perfectly kited. DDC is right in the right position. The Ancient Apparition Ice Blast is coming in. They avalanche toss onto Sylar, so he drops low. Pasha gets the double hoof stomp, but now DDC turns on the ultimate. Pasha and Solo caught inside of this, and they have enough damage. VGJ, Solo will fall. They haven't claimed the tower just yet. No one is waiting for the right time just to pop freeze as he sits in the trees, and here it comes. Avalanche toss, Lucid Beam, interrupting the swings. They silence and control him! Freeze with the extra damage from the Exorcism and also the life. They are a top-notch team, and you've now enabled them. You've now brought them closer towards that Dragonlance. Okay, well, we can watch DDC potentially die on the bottom lane.
It's got a nice blast. This is most likely a kill here.
Yeah, Solo gets through the wall, and yeah, okay, they're definitely going to kill him off. But Batrider has the Blink Dagger, the Snowball coming after Ramses. If they can close the distance here, Fate going to Walrus punch him up. There's your Lasso, bringing Ramses back in. These are critical kills they need. With the Eclipse, the Spirelings will tank through most of it. The Ice Blast is coming in. Ramses, he lives on 90 HP. The Flame Break couldn't kill him off, and now Fade's the man on the run. VP bringing supplies in so quickly, and with the Stampede. Oh, he gets him!
No way.
Roger! Blinding it.
My
With
God.
the Blink Hoof Stomp, they'll take out Sylar. Lasso available, Exorcism available. They would love to get the Broodmother, who just found an Invis rune. Detection required.
They
Yang, they actually got him. Pulling back the Broodmother. Need to hold him in position. The wall will not do it. As now the retreat begins, because the rolling boulder. Ice Blast kick from Roger! On the money! DDC trying to run out this one, but he'll end up shattering. Fade will be unlucky too. The VGJ, at least they get their cause out of this if we look for the silver lining.
It's a tough moment. If you're the initiator hero there, it feels like I have to take this. This guy's way out of position, but you don't have time to check to see if you have the detection. They're going to try to catch no one. They actually failed the silence here.
Yeah, this will be problematic. No one, however, will still go down. Are they going to wait before they come in close? No one's waiting. They're ready to fight. The Avalanche, the Hot Stop, and the Ice Blast. Perfect synergy from Virtus Pro. They'll bring down 3. They need to get rid of that Observer Ward. The VGJ is currently under. And here comes the rolling boulder. Quick silence onto the Disruptor. Yang had the cold feet on him, and he hasn't worked out if he wants to get in or out of this one. Exorcism burned by Freeze. The Avalanche onto Sylar, but the Storm is good. But then with the Lasso, they're trying to clip up Ramses and keep him burning. The BKB will give a little bit more life. Finally, the Luna will go down as Pasha jumps on top of DDC, getting the extra control. Rogers is waiting it out, and everyone's just magnetized so hard. Fate's finally going to be killing off one, and maybe they have enough damage. VGJ have sustained, they've gone through the Aegis, the Immortal. Fade's TPL will be...
Maybe doesn't go nearly as bad.
They're jumping in. Batrider does not have Lasso, but he wants to stop Ramses from getting this bottom tower. Fate's nearby. Here comes your Ice Blast. Yang, he can't get caught by this. The 4-star, he dodges the Ice Blast. DDC, way too much damage. Ramses had the Insatiable Hunger turned on, ready to fight, and now Disruptor is down for a little bit. Yang is still not ready to fight. I love that from Ramses just then. He, So he had his big group on the wall. They jump in. No one got the BKB off. There's your snowball protection we're talking about, but the double hop stop. Pasha, he got the backlines with the Ice Blast too. VGJ, they were waiting for the perfect fight. This is not it. Luna dies right in front of her own tier 3 tower. Freeze, he's on the backside trying to work with Yang, and 4 stuff away won't happen. The spawn spiderlings reach him, and now Freeze will go down to VG. Solo just burned his Ice Blast, looking for a good target, so they won't have that for the next 30 seconds, so a small window.
These little spiders,
for some kind of advantage. What else can Yang get? Like, Yang is watching, but he's got Firefly up, takes to the air. They just try and get rid of the spiders, but there's your jump in. A nice 4-staff away. Yang avoiding the initiation of Virtus Pro, but no one just turns back into the fight. The Avalanche toss. Where are these BKBs? It won't really matter because you got so much damage from Virtus Pro. They are immune, they are warriors, and they're looking to bring down Freeze. He's a big one to claim. No immunity left anymore. They just keep pumping into him. No one's got the distance, even with the tree toss. They can't get that, and GG, well played. Virtus Pro claim yet another major title, and they did it in more than convincing fashion. It was a slaughter in this grand final.
And honestly, this didn't look that different from the previous major, where they absolutely trounced Vici Gaming. They ended up winning that one only 3-1.